people for their political beliefs.
You know, this is one of those things that just breaks my heart. I have a lot of friends in the small government movement, the Tea Party movement, you know, that I don't necessarily agree with on everything. And when they say stuff like the IRS is targeting them, I want to be able to dismiss them. I want to be able to say, you're just being nuts, you're being paranoid, this is tinfoil hat stuff. I never want them proven right. And
that's how I feel. I feel that the Tea Party have squealed a lot about this kind of thing, I think wrongly in the past. Now it's absolutely crystal clear that that's exactly what the IRS has been doing.
And I just don't want them to be right. I want there to be differences of opinion in this country. You know, I differ with Obama on a lot of issues, but I don't want anybody doing something that's just patently wrong.
What about Obama as a leader? Because I've not been overly impressed on any of these scandals. Jay Carney said to me earlier, well, only one of them is a scandal. Well, I don't agree, actually.
I like you using the word dented.
Right.
The transparency.
Yeah, if you're going to put yourself up as the whiter than white transparent president, then none of these three things, Benghazi, the AP scandal, or the IRS scandal, none of them are what I would call transparent government.
Well, you know, I always try to do this thing when I disagree with people, which is often, that I like them to be wrong and not evil. You know, I want to disagree with people. I'm very fine disagreeing with people. And when you cross this kind of line, when you actually do something that is wrong, it just blows the whole thing wide open. I want to be mean. I want to be aggressive. I want to yell in your face that you're wrong. But I hate to see something that's actually criminal.
See, I've had some of the gun pro-gun lobbyists on here saying to me, well, the reason we need to be armed is because of tyranny from our own government. And I've always laughed at them.
Sure.
And I've always said, don't be so ridiculous. Your own government won't turn itself on you. But actually, when you look at this, it's nothing to do with guns. But actually, this is vaguely tyrannical behaviour by the American government. I think what the IRS did is bordering on tyrannical behaviour. I think what the Department of Justice has done, actually, to the AP is bordering on tyrannical behaviour.
There's no doubt about that. Once you use the word bordering, that's true. And I also think that it shows you how much we can trust the government and just sit back, which is not very much at all. We have to be ever vigilant.
And we've got the president basically saying, hey, look, I knew nothing about any of this. I learned about it on CNN. You've got Eric Holder, the Attorney General, saying, look, it may be my department, but I recused myself. There's no evidence, apparently, that he did. There's no paperwork. He can't find it. And he still doesn't seem to know exactly what his own department has done to the Associated Press, where many view it as one of the most scandalous invasions of press freedom for a very long time.
Yes, it's huge. And when I see how some of the liberals are trying to spin it, saying, well, the Republicans are going to jump on this. Well, yeah, they are. And
by the way, I don't blame them.
I'm not a Republican.
The Democrats would be all over a Republican administration for this.
And the Democrats should be all over a Democratic administration.